Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're unboxing the Fosi Audio ZA3, a compact power amplifier that many vinyl and budget hi-fi enthusiasts have been discussing lately. I've been curious about this one for a while, so let's get it out of the box and see what you actually get. Alright, first thing, simple packaging. Nothing fancy, but it feels solid and well packed, which is always a good sign. Let's open this up. Here we have the power supply. This one comes with an external power brick, which is pretty normal for compact amps like this. There's also the user manual and some basic paperwork. I'll be honest, most people won't read this, but it's good to have if you need specs or wiring info. On the front, it looks very minimalist, with an orange volume knob, XLR and RCA input switches, plus a mono and stereo switch. The design looks clean and well thought out, finished with Fosi Audio's signature orange accents. On the back, you've got XLR inputs, RCA inputs, a subwoofer output, a 12V trigger, solid speaker terminals that feel tight and secure, and the power input. There's also ventilation on both sides, with small holes to help with heat dissipation if the amp runs warm. What I like about the Fosi Audio ZA3 is how simple it is. No menus, no screens, just plug it in, connect your source, and play music. For a turntable setup or a small desktop system, this kind of simplicity makes a lot of sense. In a bit, I'll hook this up to my turntable system and do a sound test so we can hear how it actually performs with real music. That's where things get interesting. If you're enjoying this kind of hi-fi and vinyl content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm using thicker RCA cables, and I noticed the rear RCA inputs are placed pretty close together. With chunky RCAs, they end up touching each other, so I had to add a small spacer in between to keep them apart. The nice thing about the Fosi Audio ZA3 amplifier is that it's upgradable in the future, since you can add another unit and run it in mono mode. This amp also comes with a sub out for a subwoofer, and that's honestly a big plus. I can now hook it up to my Wharfedale subwoofer, set the LPF, and adjust the volume so it blends nicely with my speakers. I'm really excited to hear how it all comes together. I'm also planning to do an op amp swap on this Fosi Audio, but I'll save that for another video. Nothing expensive, just something affordable. The op amps are currently installed in my other amplifier, so I'll swap them into the Fosi Audio ZA3 in the future. I'll be testing this Fosi Audio ZA3 using Tidal for streaming. For vinyl, I'll be spinning some vintage Japanese pressings, a bit of jazz, and of course, my favorite K-pop records. For streaming on Tidal, I'll connect the Fosi Audio MC331 331 pre-out to the ZA3 using a FiO 3.5mm to dual RCA cable. For vinyl, I'll run the signal straight from my phono preamp into the ZA3 so we can hear the pure sound of the amp. Without further ado, let's move on to the setup and listening test.
1 hour later.
Now let's test the pure sound of the Fosi Audio ZA3, connected to my Rega phono preamp and planar 1 turntable. Are you ready? Alright guys, that wraps up all the tests for this project. Final thoughts? I really like the sound of the Fosi Audio ZA3 power amplifier. I was honestly surprised by the bass. It's tight and controlled with clear vocals, a balanced mid-range, punchy mid-bass, and a nice open soundstage. The ZA3 is packed with power and has no problem driving my power-hungry JAMO speakers. I don't even need to push the volume. Around 5%, roughly at the 640 position, it already fills my living room easily. I'm looking forward to swapping the op amps later to fine-tune the sound, especially the mid-range. I usually tame the bass by stuffing some old clothes into the rear ports of the speakers. I do agree that the JAMO mid-range can sound a bit closed in at times. Previously, I accidentally blew my full-range speakers while listening to energetic music by Tyler, the Creator. I'll be replacing them soon with a better quality pair of full-range speakers, which should help bring out even more of what the Fosi Audio ZA3 power amp is capable of. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more photography, hi-fi, and vinyl content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.